my loves, it's your girl Oyin here from Instinct Toronto, and for the next episode, I actually had two of my really good friends.
People call me Olly. I'm the owner of BIs. Yeah.
And Miracle Ifelua, also known as Oracle, who's also the co-founder of Mild Afro Lounge.
Oracle, that was a name given to me by the oracles.
This episode honestly is very, very near and dear to my heart because we really covered all things business. If you know me, you know how much I love talking about business. Shout out to S Strings. The episode covered going into business solo, going into business with friends, just, going into business in Nigeria, in Toronto, and just the importance of it. And I learned a lot from this episode, and I'm really, really sure that, you would at least take one thing from this episode too. So get your notepads, get your pen, listen, get your S Strings. If you don't have it, just, order for the next episode, And yes, I hope you guys really enjoy the episode as much as I did. And as always, is love and light here.
No, I'm not cocky. My God, don't bless me.
So when did you move to Canada?
Back in 2014.
Nice.
Yeah, 2014 December.
So you went to a Humber College. So what did you study?
Yeah, I went to Humber College. I studied wireless telecommunications.
Wow.
Yeah, that was like a postgraduate diploma. I finished my university back in Nigeria. I went to Bowen University. I did computer science. Yeah,
Wow.
I had a BSc in computer science.
Nice. And you're now an entrepreneur. Please, I need to know the transition. I need to know the switch. Have you always been into business? So why didn't you just go straight into business? And why did you just actually do your master's and everything like that?
So when I came to Canada, it was actually tough. Me coming to school, going to school, working on the other side, doing night shift. So after the school, I was just like, I know this is not what I want to do.
Yeah.
I just felt like I needed something on the other side to push. So I was working 9 to 5. Like after school, I was working 9 to 5. I always have another job I do just to make extra cash because I know myself. I know I like
spending. Look at the drip now.
Not like I like spending, but of course everyone needs more money, right? So I put in that extra effort. I have another job that I do as backup plan, just to make extra. Because this city is so expensive, right?
Yeah.
So that was how it started. I think the first business I did was selling jerseys. I think that was last World Cup.
Wow.
Back in 2018. Yeah. Okay. That was the first time I actually did business. So I was one of the guys that sold Nigerian jerseys in Canada. In Canada, yeah. So if you needed Nigerian jerseys, I was one of the guys that could that you could reach out to and you get a jersey. Yeah. So that was actually the foundation of everything. And yeah.
How did you birth Bay Eyes? Because when I got to know you, were selling just mostly jewelry. Well, I mean, Bay Eyes is still jewelry right now, but you've expanded to your sunglasses and you do tops and hats now, right? Bucket hats. So how did you give birth to Bay Eyes from the jerseys?
I tried out different things, and then along the line, I got to know about e-commerce. Yeah, I don't know if you know about e-commerce. Yeah, so I had to go on YouTube. Yeah, read a lot of books. I was sitting almost every day at home, watch YouTube, learn how to build a brand. So that was how we started. So before Bay Eyes, I've tried different things. And nothing comes very easy. No, nothing comes easy at all. So I tried different things. The first one didn't work out. Second one, it was just there. Yeah. And then I just tried jewelry. Yeah. So I was like, okay, let me start selling jewelry. And everything just started from, I'll buy, I'll sell. Yeah. I had my website. Yeah. Things were going very slow. I still had my job on the side. I was doing this just to make extra.
That side hustle.
Yeah. That was how it all started.
That's cool. So you said before Bay Eyes, you tried different things. So what kind of things did you try?
So if you're into e-commerce, you can sell anything. Yeah, you can sell anything. You just have to look for a selling product. So I tried. I had a teeth whitening store. I see. It was crazy. It was so crazy. Like I actually built a brand around like teeth whitening
I mean, your teeth are
product.
kind of white right now, so no surprise.
So I did that. I had another store that you could get anything. So all these things, if you're doing e-commerce, you don't really need to have all these things in possession.
Yeah.
All you have to know, all you have to do is just have a third party that will be able to ship all your
Ship it
products to
on
the
your
customer.
behalf.
Yeah. So all I just do is to build the
Yeah.
the website, try to push it on social media and get orders, and then you forward everything to who's going to process to the customers. So that was how I dived into BIs. So I started with just selling the basic jewelry, and then I started selling jewelry. Over time, because I didn't stop, I just kept pushing.
Kept going.
Yeah. At first, the first couple of months, everything's gonna be rough. But I just knew that no, this is the right thing.
Yeah.
I just kept going, and then from just selling the regular stuff like the jewelry, regular jewelry, and then I built a brand around it, making a wristwatch. Build a brand around it, and everything has been going fine since then. Yeah.
I've been seeing. Listen, you're doing well, in Nigeria, and I've been seeing you post like if it's not Wendy Cole, it's Tiwa Savage, it's Davido, it's Peruzzi, and you're actually like you're not an entourage. You're not just following them. They're actually coming to you. They're coming to your store, or you're taking your jewelries to them. And how did you, before we talk about the collab you have with one of the celebrities, but how did you branch into that? I don't want to say market, but that group. Like, how did you break in, basically?
You have to take one step at a time.
Yeah.
So the first time I went to Nigeria since I came 2014 to Canada was 2019. So 2019, my goal was okay. I'm going to Nigeria. I'm trying to because I had a few customers in Nigeria. Yeah, but everything was just like on the website. It was not like a big thing then. Yeah. So when I went to Nigeria, I try to like see. I mean, I try to do like one or two things with a couple of artists. I think the first person I actually had that I made something for was LAX back in 2019. But funny enough, the time he had time, I was about to leave, so we didn't meet in person. Yeah. So I planned to go to Nigeria again 2020. As at then, I had a plan. That was okay. So when everything started getting better for me for my business was during the pandemic. So during the pandemic, from April, a lot of people were just ordering online.
But why is that though? Because pandemic, we don't know like for change.
It was surprising because my sales went up like 300%.
Wow.
Yeah. My sales like yes.
Where they see money?
I don't know. People like I was surprised. Wow. Like I was
in Nigeria to be specific.
It was not in Nigeria. Okay, so before I broke into the Nigerian market, I would say like 70% of my customers were in the States. So I would say like 30% of my 30%. Okay, so let me say 60% in the States, 30% Canada, and then the remaining 10% let's say Nigeria. Wow. So it was mostly States because I do all these Instagram ads. Yeah. So all these people, I don't know, maybe because people were home, so they were like, time. Okay, once the pandemic is over, they'll get some jewelry on and go party and stuff. Yeah. So the sales just went up. What? Then I had to quit my job because I was making more like
than
more.
What you were making at work.
I was making more. So that was how I started. So along the line, around middle of the year, that was when I thought of like, okay, let me create a wristwatch for BS. Let me do something. And and I started like at the middle of the year. Everything was ready by the end of the year. So my plan was, okay, I'm gonna launch this in Lagos. I will launch it in Lagos. I want to see how it goes. My plan was to go to Nigeria, spend 1 month in Nigeria, but eventually I spent like 3 months plus in Nigeria. So I went to Nigeria end of 2020. Yeah. And I did like a collaboration with not collaboration, it was LAX and Peruzzi. Those are the first set of people that I worked with. Yeah. So
that kind of branched it for you.
Yes. So that was how we started at first. So after that, we created content, we made videos, After that, people started like coming to me at the hotel that I was in Nigeria. People were coming to buy my watches. Wow. So I had to extend my stay in Nigeria. So I knew that, okay, there's potential in this. I just, I believed, because I believe in what I was doing. I knew, if I get it right, of course, I'm doing what people want. It's the demand. Guys love, stuff like this. So So at that point, I didn't even think of owning a store then. Everything wasn't in my plan. Because I planned to spend 1 month in Nigeria. So I eventually spent 3 months, and just before I left, I was like, okay, now I think I'm driving towards the right direction. Let me get a store before I leave. So I secured a spot. I left. While I was in Canada, I was setting up the store. So then I went back after 3-4 months. I completed the store, and then I launched it, and that was how everything started. Like, then the sales went crazy from there.
Okay, so let's fast forward. So Mild Afro, I want to know a little bit more, because Mild Afro is doing really, really well. And I think that's why I really brought you on this platform, because I wanted to give credit where credit is due. Because I think if people that follow me on Instagram, you see I'm always in Mild Afro. At least every week, I'm always there. And, it's doing a really good job. Like TikTok, when I'm scrolling, I just see Mild Afro. People are like, oh, I went to Mild Afro. It's 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, different reviews and everything. How did Mild Afro come about? Like, tell me a bit about, when you actually thought about Mild Afro and how you birthed that business.
For the past 8 years, it's always been my dream that I want to own a club. A lounge and a restaurant, not even a club.
Yeah.
A proper lounge and a restaurant at the same time. It's anyone that is close to me, anybody that has been in my life in the past 8 years will know.
Yeah.
Because I say it every time.
Yeah.
That I want to have a lounge and a restaurant. And in 2021, my other friend, they are my brothers. They have the same visions as well.
Yeah.
And then we put everything together to make it work. We all have the same vision. We all have the same taste. We all think, sometimes we think differently, but we all always in the same direction. That was how we've been able to come up with Mild Afro Lounge.
You started it with your friends. Shout out to the other guys.
Shout out to Dre Lord.
Shout out to Popsy.
Autopsy Lee.
Okay, so you guys obviously started this Mild Afro. You have the same vision, everything. But one, how did you come up with the name Mild Afro Lounge? And I guess, what was the inspiration behind your vision?
Look around everywhere. Maybe now we have African, dining restaurant.
Yeah.
Back then, it's just takeout or buka or and the vision was to have a restaurant, a proper restaurant, and at the same time you can actually dance, you can groove. That was the vision. But you start from somewhere, and then you get to where you're going, and you even pass where you're going. So the dream is very long, very, very long. We'll get there.
Yeah, by God's grace.
No, I'm not cocky. My God, don't bless me.
So how come, I guess something I'm very curious about is you opened this in Toronto, which I think is great because, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't seen that kind of vibe in Toronto, unless if you're going clubbing. And I think most people can say the same. I think that's why it got so popular so quickly, especially on TikTok, like I said, and even Instagram too. Like, I got the vibe of, if you haven't been to Mild Afro, you're slacking type of vibe. Like, everybody's like competing to post type of thing. How come you didn't open Mild Afro Lounge in Nigeria, and why did you bring it to Toronto instead?
I don't live in Nigeria. I live in Toronto. Yes, if Mild Afro is in Lagos, it's gonna sell 100%.
Yeah.
But take a look at it. We don't have anything like that in Canada. I don't know let me just say in the GTA.
Yeah.
There's no fine dining, there's no lounge, or there's lounge. There's a lot of lounge.
There's a lot of lounge.
Yes, shout out to all the lounges. There's a lot, but yes, no Nigerian lounge in downtown.
Yeah.
So downtown has always been the vision. Every establishment comes from somewhere before expanding. So it could be from Lagos, and we're bringing it down to Toronto. But now it's starting from Toronto. And it's not just going to be in Toronto as time goes on.
Okay, so
the vision is to be everywhere.
Nice.
Tim Hortons start from somewhere. McDonald's start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Moxie's, all of them. Cheesecake, they all start from somewhere. So we have to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Someone has to do it.
Yeah.
So, and
I like that.
by the grace of God, we'll get to where we're going.
Yeah.
Because the dream is very big.
Nice. I like that.
I've seen a lot of posts where people say, "Oh, you can start a business with $0." And I go to the comments and people be like, "How do you want to do that? How do you want to do it? You guys are liars." I've seen stuff like that.
Yeah.
Actually, that thing is true. Like, you can actually start a business with nothing. When I started BIS, I had nothing with me. Like, I had nothing in stock.
Wow.
I didn't have all these things in my possession. I know those people who owns them, the people who make them. I talk to them. I put them on my website like I have them. Yeah. They order from me. I order from them. So you have to order from me first. So the capital was not really needed for a start. Yeah. Though, like, after some time, I had to try to make sure I have all these things with me. So as time was going, I was like having some items. But to start up, you don't necessarily need to hone all these things. Yeah. So I'm just saying this for people that might be interested. Trying. Yeah, you can try anything. Yeah. It's just you have to be open to. Okay, so it's actually crazy because the way I learned about this e-commerce thing, it was on Caribana 2017. I was supposed to go for Caribana and I was just home. I was about to shower and I saw Instagram had popped up on my phone. Yeah. The guy was talking about e-commerce. Yeah. I was like, okay, let me watch it. And I watched it for like 30 minutes and that was how it started. Like that was how I built all the old knowledge about doing e-commerce.
Nightlife perspective. I now see quite a few other lounges that do nightlives in downtown right now. So would you say that kind of adds pressure to Mount Afro too? Like, you have to be on your feet.
In downtown, I don't see anyone as any club as competition. There's been African club downtown before Mount Afro opened. I don't know, maybe if people are in competition with Mount Afro, but I'm not in competition.
You're not in competition with them. I like that.
And because at the end of the day, even if it's just you, you still have to work hard to bring people out.
Yeah. In
this Canada, it's very hard to bring people out to come party.
It is.
People can come eat, but to come party is very hard.
Yeah.
To bring them out. I don't have a competitor. I'm not competing with anybody. If 100 lounge clubs open in downtown today, I'm not in competition with anybody. Whatever we're doing at Mad Afro, we know what we're doing. We didn't just open club because of a restaurant because we just want to make money.
Yeah.
We want to be in the game. We want to be in the system for a very long time. We want to grow. That's why we are in business.
So one thing you guys did that was very different, that actually made you guys really, really stand out, especially when you guys just opened, was having a drummer while the DJ was playing. What was the idea behind it? Like, where did that idea come from?
That idea has been there for a very long time. Because I'm a local breed. Let me put it that way. And I travel a lot. Anybody that knows me knows I love traveling.
Yeah, he's never in the country.
I've seen it in so many, anywhere in Africa. I go to Ghana, I go to, it's an African vibe.
Yeah.
So it's always been in my head that, not even just my head. my other partners, we would love to have a drummer.
Yeah.
When we open, or whenever we have a club, whenever we open a club.
Mild Afro started with you and Popsy and Dre. What was it like? What's it like going into business with friends? Because it's not just solo. It's like 3 different ideas, 3 different minds, 3 different strategies. Three of everything. What's it like from the beginning till like I guess today?
The thing is, you just have to be in business with people you understand and people you trust. If there's no trust, because being in business is even been having like it's different from friendship. You can be friend with somebody for a very long time, but the moment you guys are in business, you guys get to learn more about each other. But the most important thing is coming to a conclusion and understanding each other. Listening to each other.
Yeah.
Very important. Yes, there's different ideas, there's different opinion, but you just have to meet yourself in the middle.
Yeah.
No matter what.
That respect and trust.
100%.
No, I'm not cocky. My God, don't bless me.
You guys actually still get involved, especially when it's very busy. I will see the 3 of you, Dre is doing something by the, front of host area. Popsy's probably making cocktails and you are in the kitchen. You're all serving. Even the nightlife, you'll be holding the sign. You'll be following the girls. So it's like, I really like how you guys are very, 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 very much involved.
Nobody can treat your business the way you want to treat it.
Yeah.
Nobody. Trust me. Not even your mother, not even your family. Nobody. And we lead by example.
Yeah.
That's just it. People who, like the workers, I'm cleaning the floor, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. They see one of the owners is cleaning. Come on. If I can be doing that, I'm paying them now.
Yeah.
They will sit tight. And I can't see things. It's a business. I can't see things and something is lacking and I'll be like, I'll just ignore.
Yeah.
I'm doing myself at the end of the day.
What is next for Ifelua? And what is next for Mild Afro? Because those are 2,
Break it down.
So what's next for you? We're going into a new year. We're already in the new year.
Into a new year, I have so many business ideas, business plan, things that I want to do.
Solo?
Not even hospitality now. Hospitality. There's always been so many ideas. So Mild Afro is just one.
One of them.
One of the ideas. There's so many things you can do that you can easily be sleeping at home and be making money.
Fact.
But in order to do that, you have to work hard.
Yeah.
In order to be able to get to that point when you can see. Like me, my dreams are very big. Even when I don't get one kobo, but trust me, I did dream big, go. Because the way you're dream, the way you're thinking, God is also probably cooking something for you. But if you're trying to, bring, I don't mention something small. Let me mention something that is more than my power. Let me put it to God. This, you have to do this. So it's next year. There's so many things to do. If we can execute one, by the special grace of God, we execute it. We do it.
What's next for Olly? What's next for Aziz? And what's next for Bay Ice?
2023 is going to be like a very busy year. As the club is coming up,
yeah,
I have new Bay Ice items that I'm dropping. Like a new collection of watches.
Nice.
Probably by February.
Nice.
It's going to be like new watches that I'm dropping.
Nice.
glasses. I mean, sunglasses, everything. Yeah, everything's bare. Like I designed everything, so it's not like you're doing something you can see somewhere else. No. So yeah, those are the first thing you should be expecting the first quarter of next year.
Nice.
No, I'm not cocky. My God, don't bless me.
What advice would you give someone or people that actually want to go into business as friends? And I think the reason why I want you to give this advice is because one, you're doing it right now and it's working really well, but most times when people go into business with their friends, and I'm an example, it can either make or break the friendship, So what advice would you give? Because you're sitting in it right now.
Trust is very important. You might be in a business with your friend. You guys are having issues, but the business is still growing.
Yeah.
Trust is still there.
Yeah.
That you guys put the business before the friendship.
The friendship.
Don't put friendship, because it's business. Whatever life you're living before the business, once the business comes in, it's different.
Yeah.
Because like you said the other time, now it's 3 people making decision or 4 people making decision. You know what I mean? So the trust has to be there.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go into business with somebody that you don't trust.
Yeah.
People do shit. Secondly, you need to listen to one another. It's very important. We all have different opinion, We need to always come to a conclusion. We need to always listen to ourselves. I'm not just going to be like, oh, yeah, I want to do this and I just do it. It has to go through a process.
Yeah.
And whatever you're going to do, don't do because we are friends, we're brothers. Even if it's your blood brother, always make sure there's an agreement.
Yeah.
Because people change.
Yeah.
If there is an agreement, the business will grow.
I like that. Well, thank you so much for, the advice. I'm definitely sure that, at least one person listened, and I hope that, you guys took some notes, especially if you want to go into business with friends, because like I said, it can either make or break that friendship. And you have to think about, before going into a business with your friends, you have to think about, is this friendship worth, the business, basically, in a nutshell? Because if you go into business, it doesn't work out, then you most likely lose that friend. And
for life, you're going to lose it.
Exactly. So you need to make sure that you know how important is this friendship or this sisterhood or this brotherhood before I go into the business. And setting clear boundaries is also very important. Knowing how to put your personal friendship to the side and just focus on business. Let's play a quick game, right?
All right.
I'm going to get you to pick a card and we're just going to talk about it real quick.
Okay.
Okay. So just pick any.
I'm trying to pick the easiest one, which is
How
this
would you
card.
even know?
I know. What's that?
Oh, yeah, read it. So read it and we'll talk about it. And it's now that card you picked. Wow. Out of all the cards.
What are your thoughts on general 3 months rule before having sex with someone you're dating?
Take the floor, as per my guest.
Who does that? 3 months?
Some people actually do. Some people genuinely feel like, they'll wait 90 days and
no.
if
This is not first semester. This is not schoolwork. Okay?
I'm weak. I am weak. Welcome, weakest. I am weak. This is not what? This is not school. As per we are mature adults.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna give you the floor to, wrap it up, say your name, give a few shout outs to, anybody, any business, and we're gonna close it out.
Shout out to Bay Eyes. That's my guy. That's the only. Oh yeah, shout out to Yemoli. Shout out to Dre Lord. Shout out to Popsy. Shout out to Coco J. They've been amazing. And EST drink cocktail is coming to Mad Afro.
You heard that here first, okay? It's coming to Mouth
It's gonna be named EST cocktail.
Simple as
Coming
period.
to Mad Afro.
Before we move forward, I just want to say something like, okay, so everyone, I have a collection coming up soon.
Come on.
Bay Eyes Davido. I just want everyone to show your love and support.
Eyes Davido.
This is the first time we're having like a collaboration within a Nigerian restored brand and any Nigerian artist or any African artist. So it's gonna be a big thing. Trust me. It's gonna be a big thing. We're supposed to launch it at Atlanta, like
nice.
you know, you were supposed to have the State Farm Arena yesterday.
Yes.
So we're supposed to like announce it officially.
Oh, so you're actually gonna announce it during.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was supposed to be in the plan, and we're supposed to have like a pop up. Coming with it. So now we have to move it to like next year.
Okay. Yeah. No, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support.
You're welcome.
As a friend, you know, from a business standpoint, thank you for the support for everything that you do, because I know you are a busy person.
Next time when I come, make sure I get.
On that note, it's your girl Oyin.
Because I don't drink.
Before we go, I have some items for you. I don't know if you.
Yes. Yeah, but
you don't want them to see it?
I want to see it. Let them see what you have for me. Yeah. Oh, let's tension people. Look at the Bay Ice bag, guys.
So I have like some Bay Ice. I don't know. I'll let you pick. I'll let you pick from. I don't know if the camera is catching that.
This is the
advisor here.
Yes.
For ladies, so you can.
Oh, this is cute.
Aside from just having the jewelry, I like to have t-shirts. I do t-shirts. Face caps, so that the brand name can just keep up.
It can be there. Here you go. This is actually really nice.
Another part of this is another style to create awareness.
Yeah, this is nice. And I like the bag.
Yeah, thanks. I have a lady's wristwatch.
You know what I'm gonna pick.
I don't know. I have different options, but let me just show you this first. I don't know what you like, but.
Guys, I feel like I'm being proposed to. Oh my God. And it's gold. If you know me, you know I love my gold. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh, this is hard.
Some Bay Ice glasses here. I don't know what you like, but after the show, you're going to pick.
Oh, I'm going to be shopping after the show.
I'll show you this. This is one of the glasses I designed last time.
Oh, guys.
I call those Rebel Collection. They come in different colors.
I like to think I'm a rebel. Do I look like a professor? Do I look like a sexy teacher? I'm going to spend money, but this is so beautiful. Honestly, thank you. Thank you so much. And Olly already said it. February next year, Q1, a lot is happening. He's dropping new watch collection. Look out for the collab between Bay Ice and Davido sometime next year. He's doing big things. And if you're going to this Nigeria this December, please visit Club Phoenix.
Call me Oracle Lee of the Lee Temple.
Wow. Oracle Lee.
Because we have a temple.
Okay.
And
where's the temple?
My master is Coco J. Lee of the Lee Temple.
Where? Is it Nigeria? Where?
Don't worry.
And one thing I picked up on from this conversation is believe in your craft. Believe in your product, determination, and that will take you far. All you need is to have belief, determination, and it will take you to where you need to go to. And here's an example.
Why are you cutting me off now?
Please subscribe.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We need to get paid, okay? So
please.
Subscribe, okay?
Money must be made, though. I want to collect my share.
You get his drinks.
No, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Right, let me wrap now. So honestly, no, thank you so much. And it's your girl Oyin. Thank you for watching. As always, you can find us on Instagram, InSync Toronto, and our YouTube is The Talkative X. You can find our videos right there, and you can also find every single detail you need to know about Olly's Instagram page, his business page, right there below. And on that note, it's always love and light here. Love you guys. No, but thank you, and shout out to Mad Afro Lounge. If you want to go for fine dining, 116 Dundas Street West.
We have
okay,
amazing food, the best in the city, nightlife, the lighting, everything. The DJ, the hype man,
DJ
Drizzy.
Steez.
Trust me,
Drizzy.
DJ Steez.
Come on.
It's amazing.
Come on.
Come check it out.
Yes. On that note, guys.
Friday and Saturday we have the nightlife.
Yes.
Tuesday to Sunday we have the restaurant.
Yes.
And
what time is the restaurant?
Thursday we have a piano night.
Come on.
Amazing. If you listen to a piano, come.
Yes. What time is the restaurant?
Restaurant open at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay, till
Friday.
Till what time?
Tuesday to Thursday we open to 11.
Nice.
But Thursday my piano night will stay till 1.
Okay, you heard that.
On Friday we open from 5 p.m. Right now till 3 a.m. But kitchen closes at 9.
Kitchen closes at 9, guys. Don't be, placing your orders
If you
late.
need food, just call me ahead of time.
Yes. And they're on Uber Eats as well.
Uber Eats, Keep the Dishes, DoorDash. We're an open table. You can make a reservation.
And be on time.
If you are 15 minutes late, your table is gone.
Otilonio.
Don't go.
Okay, guys. Love and light here. Love you guys. Thanks you for always support.
Me in sync.
Toronto.
Thanks for having me here.
Cheers. Boom.